Yo, we're about to show you his storage unit, so make sure to stick around. Yo, Jaime, there's another vendor right there, man.
You might want to hold me back right now.
Yeah? No, Jaime, don't do it. No. No.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, and...
What's up, guys? What's up? Look, I finally found 20-ounce bottles that fit in the vending machines. Thanks to the homie right here. Jaime, you guys know who this is right here. Yeah. What's up?
What's up? I get raised with 20-ounce bottles. These are the ones you're supposed to put in vending machines.
Yeah. Oh man, they were so hard to find.
Did you ever put
I couldn't find any. I couldn't find them. I went to Walmart. And I went down to the guy down the street. Nobody had them, bro.
The guy down the alley.
Yeah, you knocked 3 times. Tell the secret password. That guy, you know.
I know a guy. I tried him before, but I couldn't find him either.
There you go. All right, Jaime. What are we gonna do today, man? What knowledge are you gonna drop on us?
I'm gonna be telling you guys a few things you guys should know before starting a vending machine business.
There you go, from the expert himself.
Well,
no. How many machines do you have? He lost count.
I lost count.
That's what I meant. But over 20?
Like 25, 30.
There you go. There. How long have you been doing it?
In August, it was 2 years. So what, like 2 years and 1 month now?
Dang, 2 years already? Time flies, huh?
It did.
There you go. All right, let's get started with tip number 1.
Let's do it.
All right, Jaime. So, hey, I'm getting thirsty just looking at your background over here.
If you want anything, I'm sorry, but it's gonna cost you.
All right. I'll pay. All right, Jaime. So what's the first thing, man? What's tip number 1?
So tip number 1, I will say none of these are going to be in order. It's just going to be, a few things you guys should know. So the first thing is you got to be technical. I mean, I'm not talking about like rocket science or nothing like that. You just got to know, how to take a component out and put a new one in. It's not as hard as it sounds, but just knowing small things like that, because you got to, replace bill acceptor, you got to replace a coin make, maybe a few coils. Now I will say there's some things that I can't even fix myself, and of course it's like the refrigeration. That was kind of hard to say, but stuff like that, I obviously don't have any experience with that. So I will say there is some people you can call to fix machines. So you can just go on Google, type in like a vending machine repair, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a bunch of people on there. They normally charge like $75 plus parts. It's not too bad if you don't know how to do it yourself. But that's why I highly recommend everyone, if you're gonna get into the vending machine business, teach yourself how to fix machines, because it's gonna save you money and it's gonna be worth it in the long run.
So Jaime, let me tell you this, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a machine broken down? Refrigeration, the coolant, the electrical stuff.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So, and it's been in the worst machine too. It's been on an ice cream machine. I mean, some people probably know. We had an ice cream machine and the refrigeration just stopped, so everything melted. And it's not just like a snack machine where you can go in and just take the things out, throw it away. It's ice cream, so everything leaked out. We had to throw everything away and then wipe down the whole machine, sanitize it, and then put everything back in.
But how'd you fix it? What was wrong with it?
Well, I didn't know how to fix it because that was like our first ice cream machine. So I had to call a guy. We paid $300 just so he can come, fix the machine, and just put tape on it.
That's it?
Yeah, tape fixes everything.
Oh my God. Does it fix relationships?
I think it does.
Alright, cool. Alright, Jaime, what's tip number 2?
Tip number 2, you gotta be organized, and it's nothing too crazy also, but you gotta be able to know how to write down things, especially if you're gonna be paying commission, just because if you pay commission, you're gonna be paying commission by the net profits, not by gross. So you gotta subtract the product cost first, subtract the gas, you know about that. Everything else, and then that's how you figure out the profits. So not only that, also keep an inventory. You gotta know how many power rates you have, how many Mountain Dews you have. That way, next time you go and fill up a machine, you know if you have to go buy more stuff or just stick with what you have.
Let me ask you, how much inventory should you carry? Enough to fill up a machine? Fill up 5 machines at a time?
I would say a lot more than you need. The reason why I say that is because you want to spend as least amount of time going to Sam's every single trip, because that just takes time, it takes gas and everything. So if I had the chance, I would literally stock up this whole garage with product, even though I don't need it.
What about the products? Let me tell you this.
Yeah.
I've tried new products and they didn't sell. Is there products that just don't sell?
Yeah. I mean, healthy stuff.
Yeah, nobody wants to eat healthy.
No, you can see from all this, there's nothing healthy. Literally
That's
nothing
right.
healthy. And besides healthy stuff, everything else pretty much sells. I mean, we sell the classics, Coke, fruit punch, Pepsi, the normal stuff. We don't try anything too crazy. Every now and then we do. Like for example, Mountain Dew Blue. You're gonna see this in every machine. But
How did that do for you?
at first, it did pretty good. So whenever we put something new, it always does really good. But then people like just get used to it.
Yeah.
I guess I just want to try it. But yeah, I mean, we've had all these shelves full before, and even with 35 machines, it goes by in a week.
Now, where are we at? Sam's Club.
Basically, our second home.
Yeah? All right. What are we gonna get, man?
So we only gotta get a few things. Nothing, not a lot of stuff. Just Monster, water, and Gatorade, and that's all.
Yo, Jaime. There's another vendor right there, man.
You might want to hold me back right now.
Yeah? No,
Let me
Jaime, don't
back.
do it. No. 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 Yo, how do you feel about it, man? Give me your honest thoughts, Jaime.
We do see Canteen a lot on the street, but
This is another guy like you, huh?
yeah, most likely. But he has a lot of stuff. I mean, his whole van is stocked up. It could be vending. He probably has his own store or something. Never know.
But,
Competition is competition.
we
though.
got slash his tires, bro. You down?
All right, so the next one is gonna be commission. How much commission you should be paying. Now for this one, of course, you shouldn't offer commission whenever you first go. I know some people use it as an advantage to get the location just by going in and being like, hey, I'll give you 20%. Can I put my machines here? And that'll probably work, but there's a lot better ways you can get locations. And in my opinion, I never offer commission. Out of all the locations I have, I only pay commission on 2, which is a motel and a barbershop. And a quick funny story on the motel, whenever I was first getting it, the owner wanted 60%.
60%.
60%.
That's the profits right there.
Yeah, that is for the profits.
Well, okay, but that's when he first wanted it.
Yeah.
So you talked him down, or you guys agreed on what?
I talked him down to like 30%.
Yeah.
No, 20%. And he said no. He went down to like 50%, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. So I didn't reply to him. 2 months later went by. He sent me another message. He was like, hey, let's do 30%. And I was like, all right.
All right, so you paid 30%?
30%.
How do you feel about that?
It's-
30%? Because I'm going to be honest, man.
Yeah.
It's a little high.
It is a little high, but compared to what it makes, it was kind of risky because I didn't know how much it was gonna make because it's like out in the middle of nowhere. But for the amount that it makes, it's worth it.
It makes you good money?
I still profit, yeah, a lot.
All right, all right. All right, Jaime, what's number 4, man?
Alright, number 4 is gonna be ways to move machines. This is very important, especially if you're first starting out. Because whenever you first start, you think about it like, okay, I'm gonna go buy a machine. You go buy it, but then how are you gonna move it? So a quick few ways you can do. Number 1, you can hire somebody. The same thing, you can go on Google, type in vending machine movers, or on Craigslist. People do it for like $75 a machine, which is kind of expensive, but I mean, if you don't have a truck like us, that's pretty much what we have done ever since we started. Number 2, you can get a friend, somebody that has a truck. All you gotta do is buy can I go get the dolly real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so number 2, you can get a friend that has a truck and just get a dolly like this. Now you gotta be careful with the type of dolly you get, because if you take a closer look on this one, it has the wheels that go back.
Ooh, let me see. Tilt it.
So you put a machine on there.
Ooh, that's the good
Bam.
stuff.
It has the straps, so you can strap it as well. And yeah, I mean, there's some that have like bigger wheels in the back for like heavier machines, but this has got the job done so far. Now you can get something like this, or you can get a pallet jack, which is easier. I would prefer a pallet jack. You just slide it in under a machine and just slide it out. So I know some people have questions about if you should lay down a machine on a truck. I've done it before. I've done it a lot of times. I know people say don't do it. If it's a snack machine, you can. Nothing wrong with that. But the drink machines, I mean, you just gotta be careful with those. Alright, so tip number 5 is trying to figure out what kind of locations are good. That's probably the hardest, thing that everyone wants to know. What locations should I go to? So number 1, our busiest location, of course, is a hotel. That's probably one of the one of the best locations you can get are hotels. But at the same time, those are one of the hardest ones to get. I kind of just got lucky with mine. Like I said, mine was out in the middle of nowhere. There's no other vendor that wanted to make the drive over there. So that's what kind of helped me as well, get the location. So yeah, hotels, I mean, even if they have machines, you can go in, offer them a better service. If you have credit card readers, if you have nicer machines, maybe giving them a little bit more commission. If it's not over 30%, I wouldn't get more than that. So hotels, our second biggest ones are like warehouses, people that, places that there's a lot of employees working.
And they're good locations. They're busy locations. How many times a week do you go and restock?
So our busiest ones, even if they're like really busy, we don't have to go maybe like once a week.
Okay.
Once a week.
Not
There's
bad.
been times where the motel we've had to go twice a week. But yeah, nothing too crazy.
I mean, but if you're going twice a week, you're making money.
Yeah, right. So yeah, twice a week.
All right, Jaime, your location right here?
So this is one of them. I mean, I've shown this one, so it doesn't matter if you
Nah,
show it.
we're not gonna show it, bro. We're not gonna show it.
But yeah, this is an auto shop. We have a soda machine here. It's right outside. And whenever I first got it, I was worried that somebody at night were just gonna pull up and steal it, because it's just sitting there out in the front.
But how long have you had this location?
Like 6 months.
Oh, so it's kind of fresh. Have you had any trouble so far?
No.
Nothing.
No. Honestly, I keep it. I'm not gonna lie. Not for the content, because it does okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's easy. It's just a soda machine. Yeah. I will say, since this machine is outside, we actually do have a high security lock.
Yeah.
So like nobody can just come in and try to drill it out.
Okay.
They probably could, but it'll take a lot longer.
How we looking, Jaime? How we looking?
All right. So I was telling Reyes that we actually filled up this machine a few days ago, last week. So it's not gonna be as low.
How much you buy monsters for?
They
Roughly.
come out to like $1.40 each.
And you sell them for 2 bone skis?
Here too, just because everything here is cheap, but everywhere else $2.50.
All right. Have you noticed that the price matters in different locations?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you probably put this at 250 here, they won't sell.
Nah, they won't. Yeah, I didn't know, but we got all the stuff in now. I mean, you want to see how much money you made?
But let's show me, man. Show me.
So it's been a week, maybe at the most a week and a half, and this is what people love to see right here for some reason.
Wait. But before we tell you, here are some more tips. Make sure to stick all the way to the end to see how much he made.
All right, so the next tip, number 6, is trying to figure out how much money you need to get started. This one's kind of a hard question, just because you actually don't need a bunch of money, because you can buy used machines for like $200-300 each. But at the same time, if it was me, I will say to invest into like newer machines, because that's what helped us get into locations. Customers and businesses like to see nice machines, cleaned up, with credit card readers, everything looking nice. You don't want to have like an outdated machine that doesn't have a credit card reader. So I would say, I mean, that's kind of a hard question if you want to buy them new or refurbished. We bought our machines normally from anywhere from $1,500 to like $3,000 each. So that, it is pretty expensive. If you want to get into the business, you don't have to go that route. Just get a couple of cheap machines. That way you can get the hang of it. And then later on, you can invest a little bit more money. But remember, not only do you have to buy the machines, you got to buy the product, which could be, $500 if you're gonna get drinks and snacks. You got to get all the coins for the coin make, which is probably $100. The credit card readers, and I think that's pretty much all.
How much are credit card readers?
So readers, the ones we get, they're like $400 each. I actually have a discount link though, so we get a little bit of discount. But yeah, like $400 each.
Wait, did you mention a discount link so they could get a discount link, or because you get a discount link?
No, they get.
Plug it in, bro. Plug it in. Put it in the description.
No,
put it in the description. All right, cool.
That. But yeah, besides all that, if you add everything up, it could get pretty pricey. But just like any business, you need some money to start. All right, so number 7, the tip is upgrading your machines. Number 1, I highly recommend everyone to get a credit card reader, not only because it increases sales, which it does, but not only you can do that, you can also track your inventory. So next time you go in, you know exactly how many drinks to take, how many snacks. So you don't have to take like the full case. You know exactly how much to take. So that's number 1, credit card readers. Number 2, you can get guaranteed delivery system, which is basically like a sensor at the bottom of the machine. And if a customer buys something and the coil, like it gets stuck, the product gets stuck, or it doesn't fall, then and if it doesn't hit the sensor, then the machine gives them the money back, or it gives them the option to buy something else.
What?
Yeah.
I never heard of that before. No.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So we actually don't have that in every machine that we have, but like on most of them, yeah, it comes in handy though.
Oh, well, definitely. I even had to go to a location because the bag of chips didn't drop.
Yeah. Oh wow, no.
Yeah. Okay. And then what about upgrading from maybe used machines to refurbish machines. How do you feel about that?
I feel like most of the machines you can get right now refurbished are okay. I mean, once you're in the business for a while, you can see what machine looks nice, which one looks kind of outdated. But at the same time, I wouldn't recommend anybody buying like top of the line machines. Not even us. I don't even have a top of the line machine because those can go for like 6,000 each. Actually, the ice cream machine, that's the only top of the line that we have.
How much does that cost you?
Those brand new are like 7,000, but we paid 4,500.
Let me ask you a personal question, Jaime.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Was it worth it? Would you buy it again?
I would for the right location.
Only the right location.
Yeah. Like for that one, it's barely like okay.
All right. How about this? How about upgrading from snack and soda to different types of machine? Because you've tried coffee machines, ice cream machines. Yeah. What's your advice on that?
So for the coffee one, I'm gonna be honest, I don't recommend anybody to do it. It's high maintenance, too much work. You have to have like a water line connected to it, so you can't even just put it anywhere. So coffee machine, I'm never gonna do it again. So
pretty much people stick to the snack and sodas and be the best at that.
Yeah. Or maybe even like frozen and ice cream if you want to do something extra. But besides that, snack and soda, easiest way just to stick with it.
Got it. Number 8, man. Number 8.
Alright, number 8 is contracts. I know some people have questions. Should I get a contract? Should I not get a contract? And fun fact, for the last 2 years, I've never done a contract. Not just because I don't want to or I don't know how, but just because if you get a location and you give them a good service, that's pretty much all they need. You know, I'll go to a location, like for example, Canteen, one of the biggest vending companies out there, they'll go into a big location and they'll give them a contract for like 2, 3, 5 years. And Canteen, I'm sorry, but it's known to be like bad. So then businesses are stuck with them and they can't do anything about it. So I'll go into a business and be like, hey, you know, we didn't do contracts. If you don't like the machines, we'll come in, take them out, simple as that. Alright, so tip number 9 is gonna be storage, where to put the machines. I know a lot of people like us, when we first started, you know, we were at an apartment or even at my first ever house. We didn't really have a garage or like somewhere to keep the machines. So a few different places you can keep machines. Number 1, a family member. I know at the very beginning, I stored my machines at my girlfriend's house. And they were in there for like a few months. Her mom honestly got tired of them, so I had to go take them out. But you know, you can ask family members. Number 2, this one's gonna cost you money, of course, a storage unit. You can get like a small 10 by 10 for like 80 bucks a month here in Texas. So that's what we did, and then we had to upgrade to a bigger one because we got more machines. So just ask family member, friend, a storage unit. Those are the 2 main ways, I guess.
And the reason you have a storage unit is because you like having machines ready to go for when you get a location.
Yes.
Why?
So I will say that's the biggest thing. Always have your machines first before the location. Don't listen to anybody else that says otherwise. Just because if you're gonna go get a location and they're like, okay, yes, bring in the machines, you're like, okay, well, I mean, I'll give you guys a call once I get the machines. They don't want to hear that. So you want to have the machines ready, because then if you wait 2-3 weeks and you can't find a machine, I'm pretty sure they're gonna find somebody else.
Yo, we're about to show you his storage unit, so make sure to stick around. Dang, how many machines you got in here, man?
I mean, it's a 10 by 20, so, and it's full too. I can take this one out. I can just let it out real quick. You need a claw machine for your living room? I'll sell you one.
Yeah, I do, man. I do, for my kids. They could buy back their own toys.
But yeah, this is actually a top of the line coffee machine right here.
Yeah.
I know I said don't do coffee, but I thought I was gonna do coffee again, and I never did.
Do they work? Like, do they make good coffee?
Yeah, I mean, not only can you put coffee, you can put soup, you can put hot chocolates, tea,
really?
Anything.
Yeah, but hey, wanna show him some love? Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Put everything in the description below. And now, Jaime, what's tip number 10? The most important tip to make the most money, right?
Yes, so tip number 10, this one is gonna be a no-brainer, but some people might not know it. It's keeping your machine stocked. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you go and you wait 3 weeks, 4 weeks until the machine is like pretty much empty, you might think that, okay, the machine is empty, so I made a lot of money. But at the same time, even though you're making money, you're losing money at the same time, because you could have had that machine more stocked, and you know, employees could have been still using it before it got empty. So for us, we actually fill up our machines when they get to like 50%, and we can track that through the credit card reader. So we do 50%. I'm not gonna lie, like I was telling Reyes earlier, yesterday we went to go fill up a machine that I guess it just flew under our noses and we couldn't, we didn't know. But that machine was at like 10-15% and it was empty. It was bad. Alright, so here we go. We like to make it like suspenseful for some reasons.
I'll put some you know.
Music,
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, and there it is.
Now, how is that? A regular collection, more
Nah,
or less?
This is really good.
Yeah?
Whenever I first got this location, I didn't think it was gonna do as good, but it does about. I mean, you see, there's a few fives right there.
What's that? Like 200? A hundo?
This right here with fives, maybe like 100.
Yeah. And that's not including the coins, right?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, so that's not including the coins. Oh, I forgot we took the bucket last time, so they just fell.
So there you go. Hopefully these tips help you make your decision. And if you anything else you want to say, Jaime?
Nah, I want to say good luck to everyone if you get into vending. It's gonna be hard, trust me. It was hard for me, a lot of sweat and tears, I'm not gonna lie. But if you work hard, it's gonna be worth it.
There you go. You heard. See, so don't quit, all right?
Don't
Keep
quit.
going. But what if one day they're like, I hate the vending machine.
Then just quit.
Once you get to a point where you hate it, just quit, all right? Let's quit. But if you're going through some struggles, hey, just keep going, all right? Keep learning. And if you enjoyed this video, press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everybody.
Peace out.